G'day! How do you keep fit for riding motorbikes? I'm being upfront. This is an advertisement for an online fitness solution. But before you hit the stop button, have a listen to this. We're getting older. We know we have to watch our diet. We know we have to watch our drinking. And we know people around our age are starting to deteriorate. And we may have already lost a few close friends. If we're going to carry on riding motorbikes, on-road or off-road, we need to keep in shape mentally and physically. G'day, and welcome back to Steve's Bikes. I'm not exactly a shining example of a 67-year-old in great shape. I do, however, really love being out on a motorbike, so I do what I can to keep myself in reasonable shape. But I bet you've been on this journey too. We get all enthusiastic, we sign up for the gym for a few months, and then after a while we don't go as often as we used to, and then one day we realise we haven't been to the gym for a week. It's because we're not being held to account. When you have a personal trainer, you know you have to turn up at the gym. You know you have to complete your exercises. But if no one is holding our feet to the fire, it's very easy to slack off. That's why I want you guys to know about Chris Bryan Fitness. Yes, Chris is my son, and he operates an online personal training business.
So you don't want to be a bodybuilder. That's cool. You're not going to be. Because if you're not working hard to be a bodybuilder, there's no chance of you being one. You don't get to wake up one day after going to the gym a few times and eating some healthy food and go, oh, I've got muscles. I'm a bodybuilder. Cool. It doesn't work that way.
So what Chris does is he works with you to be your mentor and your coach and to hold you to account for the training plan that you work on together.
But when we start doing things like, let's say nutrition for an example, you go on a diet and you do your diet and you fail your diet and then you rebound and then you do another diet and you fail that diet and you rebound.
Chris works with men and women of all ages and all walks of life, importantly from all around the world. One of the advantages of working with Chris is you don't have to be a member of a gym. You can do your exercise routine at home with some fairly basic and inexpensive equipment. Or you can, of course, go to a gym. What you can count on, though, is that Chris will be there online, on Facebook, on Zoom, or Microsoft Teams, and he'll be checking up on you. So what this does for you is it holds you to account, so you can explain to Chris why you skipped doing exercises today, and it's going to cost you some money, so that way you'll feel committed. But if you have some issues to deal with, Chris and his team can help you with those too.
How do we deal with a slip up in our nutrition? First things first, accept and acknowledge that you've made that mistake, okay? Acknowledge it to yourself, acknowledge it to your coach, okay? Number two, stop beating yourself up about it. Just stop, okay? That's enough, it's done.
So I encourage you to make contact with Chris from wherever you are in the world and have a chat about how an online personal training program can work for you. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Subscribe now and let's ride.